Ankylosaurus. With a staggering weight of 8 tons, the Ankylosaurus was more than just a dinosaur, it was a formidable tank, covered in thick, bony plates that shielded it from many of the dangers lurking in its environment. Each armored plate was a testament to evolution's ingenuity, providing not just defense but also serving as a display of strength among peers. Even the eyelids were equipped with armor, a reminder that danger could come from above or below. When threatened, the Ankylosaurus had more than armor to rely on. Its powerful tail, embedded with bony clubs, became a weapon of defense. With a swift swing, it could deliver crushing blows, deterring even the most persistent of predators. While its days were spent in constant vigilance, foraging for food and evading danger, the Ankylosaurus was also a creature of rhythm and calm, part of a complex ecosystem that thrived in the Cretaceous twilight. The Ankylosaurus not only represents a fascinating evolutionary path but also reminds us of the adaptability and resilience of life. Studying its anatomy and behaviors helps us understand how dinosaurs coexisted and adapted to their environment. Triceratops. The Triceratops, whose name means three-horned face, was the rhinoceros of dinosaurs. Weighing in at nearly 10 tons, it was an imposing creature that relied on its formidable features to survive in a world full of predators. With its 3 prominent facial horns and a large bony frill, the Triceratops was not just an herbivore, it was armed for battle. These horns served a dual purpose: to fend off colossal carnivores like the Tyrannosaurus rex and for potential displays during courtship or in competition with rival males. The challenging life of the Triceratops necessitated strength in numbers. They lived in large herds, providing safety and unity as they ventured across the verdant plains in search of their preferred food, grasses, and low-lying plants. The social structure of Triceratops was critical to their survival. Their herds allowed for collective vigilance against predators. When a threat approached, these mighty dinosaurs would present a wall of horns, ready to defend their young and each other. Fossils have helped us learn much about these ancient giants. Remains discovered across North America tell us of their encounters with fierce predators and the vegetation of their habitat. We find them in well-preserved patches of grass and tree remains, which were pivotal to their diets. Between 68 to 66 million years ago, as the clock ticked toward the end of the Cretaceous, these magnificent creatures helped shape their ecosystem. With their size and social dynamics, they were vital to maintaining the balance of life in their pristine environment. Tyrannosaurus rex. Its name translates to tyrant lizard king. A fitting moniker for this colossal dinosaur, often regarded as the largest meat-eating animal to ever walk the earth. With an enormous jaw lined with 6-inch serrated teeth, the T-Rex was more than just a carnivore, it was a force of nature. Its jaw was powered by well-developed muscles, capable of delivering a bite force that could crush bone. Despite its massive size, growing up to 40 feet long and weighing around 9 tons, the Tyrannosaurus rex was an agile predator. It was a master of ambush, stalking its prey with cunning and ferocity. The T-Rex thrived in environments dotted with unique vegetation, particularly the iconic monkey puzzle tree. This ancient plant provided both habitat and food sources, contributing to the ecosystem of the Cretaceous period. The remarkable fossil finds allow us to piece together the life of the T-Rex. Not only did it possess incredible physical attributes, but it also played a crucial role in its ecosystem, controlling prey populations and maintaining balance in its environment. In a world rife with competition, the T-Rex reigned supreme. It lived alongside terrifying beasts like the Triceratops and the Velociraptor, resulting in constant struggle and survival. Every day was a battle for dominance, food, and existence. But, like all great kings, the reign of the Tyrannosaurus rex was not to last. As the planet underwent dramatic changes, the world that had once been its kingdom fell into chaos. The end of the Cretaceous marked a climactic event that would lead to the extinction of this majestic creature. Styracosaurus. The name Styracosaurus means spiked lizard, a reference to its iconic facial ornaments. These impressive horns could have measured over 2 feet long, spreading outward like a formidable crown designed to deter fierce predators. As the apex predator of its time, Tyrannosaurus rex often roamed these same habitats. But Styracosaurus, with its daring display of spikes, would have been a daunting sight for any would-be attacker. Styracosaurus was a social dinosaur, likely traveling in large herds. This behavior not only helped them find ample food but also provided safety in numbers against the lurking threats of their environment. Their favorite dining choice? The resilient ginkgo tree, whose fan-like leaves were a staple of the herbivore's diet. In the deciduous forests where they thrived, Styracosaurus could be seen grazing, moving gracefully among the towering trees. As we witness these gentle giants, it's fascinating to consider their place in a dynamic ecosystem, interacting with myriad lifeforms and contributing to the rich biodiversity of their time. The landscape that Styracosaurus inhabited was starkly different from our own. During the late Cretaceous, North America was a mosaic of lush forests, swamps, and coastal plains, giving rise to a wondrous variety of species. Today, paleontologists scavenge the earth for the remains of these fascinating creatures. Each discovery adds layers to our understanding of their biology, behavior, and the ancient world they once inhabited. Finding the fossils of Styracosaurus helps us piece together how these dinosaurs lived and thrived millions of years ago. The intricacies of their social structure and feeding habits continue to reveal new insights. Apatosaurus. With its massive body and extraordinary long neck, the Apatosaurus roamed the lush deciduous forests of what we now recognize as North America. This herbivorous titan primarily dined on foliage from the Glossopteris tree, which dominated the landscape of its time. The Glossopteris, with its broad, fan-shaped leaves, was a crucial part of the diet of the Apatosaurus. This ancient plant, flourishing in the moist environment, provided the essential nutrition that supported the life of such a colossal creature. Standing at an impressive length of up to 75 feet and weighing as much as 30 tons, the Apatosaurus was not just a sight to behold, it was a living testament to the wonders of evolution and adaptation. Unlike its misnamed cousin, the Brontosaurus, the Apatosaurus featured a long, whip-like tail that it could use for communication and perhaps even defense. The name Apatosaurus was derived from the deceptive knowledge surrounding its classification. For decades, many believed what was actually the Apatosaurus was a Brontosaurus. But as our understanding grew, we unveiled the truth: Apatosaurus is a distinct species, deserving of its own recognition. The environment that housed the Apatosaurus was teeming with life, towering conifers, other herbivorous dinosaurs, and predators that lurked in the shadows. The interaction between these magnificent creatures dictated the balance of their ecosystem, allowing the Apatosaurus to thrive in this prehistoric paradise. Its size and unique adaptations granted the Apatosaurus a strategy of survival. A diet rich in vegetation meant that it could sustain itself without competing for the same resources as smaller dinosaurs. Yet, despite its size, the history of the Apatosaurus is a reminder of nature's fragility. Events such as climate change, habitat loss, and shifting geological landscapes would eventually alter its destiny, contributing to the mysteries that cloud the fate of the dinosaurs. Iguanodon. Towering over the underbrush, the iguanodon is one of the first large dinosaurs to walk the earth. Its powerful frame and unique adaptations make it an extraordinary survivor. Among its preferred feeding grounds are the magnolia trees. Their broad leaves and fragrant flowers offer sustenance to this gentle giant. One of the most intriguing features of the iguanodon is its unique anatomical structure. Its fifth finger, unlike that of most dinosaurs, is a sharp, pointy spike, an adaptation that may have served as a formidable weapon. This distinctive spike likely played a role in defense against predators, a survival tactic in a world filled with lethal threats. The iguanodon is not just a subject of fascination for scientists, it is also central to the story of paleontology itself. In fact, fossils of iguanodon were among the first ever discovered, shaping our understanding of dinosaurs. These remarkable discoveries have provided insight into the life and environment of these ancient creatures, revealing clues about their behavior and ecology. The iguanodon transformed what we thought we knew about dinosaurs. Its fossils challenged existing misconceptions and opened new pathways for research. From skeletal remains to detailed reconstructions, the journey of understanding iguanodon continues to inspire future generations of scientists and enthusiasts alike. Spinosaurus. Unlike any dinosaur before or since, Spinosaurus was an enigma, a creature of unimaginable proportions. Growing up to 50 feet in length and weighing as much as a school bus, it reigned supreme in the rivers and forests of what is now North Africa. With its long, crocodile-like snout, Spinosaurus was uniquely adapted for semi-aquatic life. Its conical teeth were perfect for catching slippery fish, while powerful limbs allowed for agile movement both in water and on land. It was a versatile hunter, a master of its domain. But how did Spinosaurus thrive in its environment? As we ventured deeper into the lush coniferous forests, we can begin to understand its ecological role. The Norfolk Island pine trees, which once flourished alongside this giant, provided not just shelter, but also sustenance. Much of Spinosaurus's diet likely consisted of fish, but it wouldn't have shunned the occasional terrestrial prey. The coniferous forest teemed with smaller dinosaurs and other wildlife, creating a diverse ecology for this massive predator. Evidence suggests that Spinosaurus may have used its imposing sail, a distinctive feature of its anatomy, to regulate body temperature and display dominance. This spineback could have served as a powerful visual cue in social interactions and reproductive displays. The rare fossils of Spinosaurus provide a glimpse into its life. From the alignment of its bones to the wear on its teeth, paleontologists are piecing together the story of how this magnificent creature lived, hunted, and thrived. But survival in the late Cretaceous was not without its challenges. Spinosaurus faced competitors, dangers, and the constant struggle for dominance. Its size and adaptability were crucial assets. Kentrosaurus. Named for its remarkable bony plates and spikes, the Kentrosaurus was not just a dinosaur, it was a marvel of evolution. This African stegosaur was built for survival in a time filled with predators. Measuring up to 6 meters long, the Kentrosaurus boasted a distinctive appearance, with sharp, prominent spikes along its back and a tail equipped with formidable thagomizers, perfect for defending against swift predators like the fearsome Allosaurus. These two dinosaurs existed in a constant battle of survival. While the Kentrosaurus relied on its defensive adaptations, it was also acutely aware of its surroundings, thriving among the stillness of towering conifers. As a herbivore, the Kentrosaurus preferred a diet rich in club moss shrubs, vegetation abundant in its biome. Its strong jaws and unique teeth allowed it to efficiently chew and consume this tough foliage. This environment, rich in biodiversity, was ideal for the Kentrosaurus. From its humble beginnings, it thrived during the late Jurassic period, around 152 million years ago, roaming the prehistoric landscapes of what we now recognize as Africa. In the face of danger, the Kentrosaurus was no ordinary prey. Its powerful tail and elaborate spines served not only as a form of protection but as dazzling, visual warnings to potential threats. Like many turtles and hedgehogs today, the Kentrosaurus understood the delicate balance of life, both prey and predator. It echoed a dance of nature that is still evident in our world today. Lambeosaurus. Living during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 76 to 75 million years ago, Lambeosaurus thrived in the lush coniferous forests of North America. This remarkable plant-eating dinosaur was distinguished not only by its size but, more notably, by a unique crest atop its head. The crest, a fascinating adaptation, is believed to have been multifunctional. While it may have served as a display feature for attracting mates, its most intriguing use may have been sound production. With its crest, Lambeosaurus could produce vocalizations that echoed amongst the trees. Such sounds could have been an alarm system, a warning to fellow herd members about the lurking threats nearby, including the ferocious Tyrannosaurus rex. Imagine, if you will, a herd of these gentle giants, peacefully munching on the fibrous plants of their forest home. Suddenly, a distant roar rumbles like thunder through the serene morning. The Lambeosaurus raises its head, crest vibrating in response to the ominous threat of a predator prowling nearby. In the presence of a predator, each trumpet-like call could signal a quick departure, a hasty retreat to the safety of the dense foliage where they could hide from the jaws of death. The fossils of Lambeosaurus discovered in North America show remarkable preservation of the crests. These structures were more than mere decorations, they were vital to their survival. Understanding how they communicated is crucial in painting a picture of their social behavior. The crest could indeed have played an integral role in maintaining herd cohesion and safety. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting shadows across the forest floor, Lambeosaurus continued their search for food. Beneath the canopy of dawn redwood trees, they lived a life marked by resilience, community, and an extraordinary adaptation that echoed through the ages. Camptosaurus. Camptosaurus was not the largest dinosaur of its time, but what it lacked in size, it made up for in flexibility. With a lightweight build and an array of unique adaptations, this dinosaur was a master of maneuverability in the dense Walkian forests of North America. The Walkian conifers provided the perfect backdrop for the lives of the Camptosaurus. These towering trees created a thriving ecosystem, teeming with life. The dense foliage offered shelter and shade, while the undergrowth was rich with food. Camptosaurus' preferred diet included club moss shrubs, lush vegetation that flourished beneath the towering conifers. Its unique beak-like mouth was designed for stripping leaves and fibrous plants, a testament to its evolutionary success. With powerful hind limbs and a flexible body, Camptosaurus was no slouch. It could run quickly and navigate through the shadows of the forest, using its agility to escape potential predators. From 156.3 to 146.8 million years ago, the late Jurassic was a pivotal time for dinosaur evolution. As ecosystems diversified, so did the dinosaurs themselves, Camptosaurus being a prime example of adaptability and survival amidst the challenges of a dynamic world. The fossil record reveals much about Camptosaurus. Its lightweight frame and specialized limbs suggest it was well suited for life among the trees, providing it with both foraging opportunities and safety from larger predators. In groups, Camptosaurus exhibited social behavior, possibly foraging in unison to deter predators and nurture their young. Their agility and cooperative strategies made them formidable in their own right. But what contributes to a species' end? As the Jurassic period came to a close, the Earth was changing dramatically. Climate shifts and ecological transformations signaled the end of an era. Unfortunately, Camptosaurus and many of its contemporaries couldn't endure the coming challenges. Stegosaurus. Amidst these towering trees thrived a creature that would capture the imagination of generations, the Stegosaurus, often referred to as the roof lizard. At first glance, it's hard not to notice the unique features of this dinosaur. With its double row of large, bony plates lining its back, the Stegosaurus was unlike any creature known to roam the earth. These plates may have served multiple purposes, from defense against predators to maybe, just maybe, collecting warmth from the sun. In a world without central heating, every advantage mattered. Recent studies suggest that the Stegosaurus could have been a cold-blooded animal, relying on external heat sources to regulate its body temperature. Among the flora, the lepidodendron tree stood tall. Preferred by Stegosaurus for its abundant leaves and nutritional value, this giant provided sustenance for one of the era's most remarkable herbivores. But there's more to this dinosaur than just its unique appearance and diet. Did you know that the brain of a Stegosaurus was roughly the size of a walnut? With such a small brain, how did a creature weighing up to 11 tons navigate its world? This raises questions. What type of intelligence and social behavior did these massive giants possess? While we still ponder these questions, it's clear that the Stegosaurus played a vital role in its ecosystem. Through grazing, it helped shape the vegetation of its environment and likely influenced the habitats of other species. But life in the Jurassic wasn't without its challenges. Standing against predators like Allosaurus, the Stegosaurus had to rely not just on its size, but also on the protection offered by its formidable plates and spiked tail. Ultimately, the Stegosaurus has left its mark as one of the most iconic dinosaurs of all time. Though it walked the Earth millions of years ago, its silhouette continues to inspire awe, curiosity, and wonder. Velociraptor. The Velociraptor thrived in the coniferous forests of ancient Asia, where the mighty Dawn redwood offered both shelter and hunting grounds. This environment provided not just a home, but also a stage for one of nature's most thrilling predatory performances. Equipped with a large, retractable claw on each foot, the Velociraptor was perfectly designed for combat. Its innate anatomy allowed it to slash and tear at its prey with unrivaled precision and adaptation, ensuring its survival in a world filled with predators and peril. Though small, typically no larger than a turkey, these intelligent hunters often roamed in packs. This social structure was essential for their survival, allowing them to coordinate strategies, monitor their surroundings, and bring down larger prey together. Hunting in packs amplified the Velociraptor's efficiency. Teamwork among these swift hunters enabled them to outmaneuver threats and secure food sources that would be difficult to capture alone. As the world teemed with diverse species, the Velociraptor carved a niche for itself among the giants of the late Cretaceous. It thrived in an ecosystem rich with opportunities where every rustle in the leaves could be a potential meal. The Velociraptor's design was optimized for hunting. Its keen senses and formidable claws weren't just for show, they reflect a lifestyle driven by survival. This dinosaur's predatory skills are clear indicators of its evolutionary success. Caudipteryx. The name Caudipteryx translates to tail feather, an apt title for a dinosaur that showcased an extraordinary array of feathers, illuminating our understanding of avian evolution. Caudipteryx thrived in the rich, humid environment of the Cretaceous rainforest. Here, beneath the towering Williamsonia trees, life flourished in a complex ecosystem, vibrant with plant and animal diversity. Crafted by nature, the Caudipteryx was remarkably unique, its body covered in feathers, which may have helped with insulation or mating displays. Its large, elongated tail was not just for balance but for communication in its social interactions. An omnivore, Caudipteryx's diet consisted of a variety of plants, seeds, and small animals. Its sharp beak and agile limbs allowed it to forage effectively, adapting to the changing demands of its environment. Despite its small size, Caudipteryx navigated a perilous world filled with larger carnivorous dinosaurs. It relied on agility and speed to evade danger, mastering the art of survival in the dense underbrush. Herrerasaurus. This remarkable predator roamed the rainforests of what is now South America approximately 231 to 228 million years ago. Standing at about 10 to 13 feet long, Herrerasaurus was one of the earliest known dinosaurs, distinguished by its slender build and long limbs, built for speed and agility. The late Triassic rainforest was an otherworldly place. Dominated by Leptocycas trees, the lush landscapes provided sustenance for many species. Herrerasaurus thrived here, hunting herbivorous creatures that shared its habitat, such as the primitive species of the time. Herrerasaurus was a carnivorous theropod, employing its keen senses to target prey. With sharp teeth and powerful jaws, it was well equipped for hunting small animals. Its hunting tactics were agile and stealthy, relying on speed to catch unsuspecting prey. As one of the earliest dinosaurs, Herrerasaurus played a significant role in the evolutionary story of reptiles. Its unique traits hint at the rise of more advanced dinosaurs, paving the way for the diverse species that would follow. This lizard of Herrera was not just a predator but also a pioneer, embodying the struggles and adaptations of a changing world. Fossils of Herrerasaurus were first discovered in the early 20th century in Argentina. These discoveries have provided invaluable insights into the behavior, diet, and ecology of not just this species, but the entire Triassic ecosystem. Among the discoveries, the distinctly shaped skull reveals much about its place in the tree of life. Though millions of years have passed, the lineage of Herrerasaurus is intertwined with the world we know today. The rainforests of South America remain a vibrant and vital part of our planet, serving as a reminder of the incredible history of life that has flourished on Earth. Allosaurus. During the late Jurassic period, from 155 to 145 million years ago, the Allosaurus roamed the verdant rainforests, preferring the bustling ferns and dense undergrowth as both cover and hunting ground. The Allosaurus was a formidable carnivore. With a skeletal structure built for speed and agility, it could reach lengths of up to 28 feet and weigh over 2 tons, making it one of the largest predators of its time. With a massive skull and a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth, the Allosaurus was designed for hunting. Its powerful jaws were perfect for slicing through the tough flesh of its prey. A keen predator, it likely hunted the largest plant eaters of the era, most notably the giant Diplodocus. The tactics employed by the Allosaurus are still a subject of debate among scientists. Some believe it hunted in packs, coordinating efforts to take down larger prey, while others suggest it was a solitary hunter, relying on speed and strength to overpower its victims. The environmental richness of the late Jurassic provided the necessary sustenance for these mighty beasts. The lush, humid rainforest, punctuated by towering conifers and ferns, teemed with life, offering ample opportunities for both predator and prey. Fossil evidence shows that Allosaurus had a diverse diet. Not only did they take down titanic herbivores, but they were also opportunistic scavengers. Their adaptability undoubtedly contributed to their success as apex predators. Finding Allosaurus fossils has allowed us to piece together their incredible story. The sheer size of their bones, coupled with the unique features of their skulls, highlights their evolutionary advantages in the treacherous Jurassic jungles. But the reign of the Allosaurus was not eternal. As the climate changed in the late Jurassic, so did the ecosystems they inhabited. Rising competition and shifting environments eventually contributed to the decline of this incredible species. Coelophysis. Coelophysis thrived between 215 and 208.5 million years ago, during an era of dramatic geological and biological change. Its lightweight frame, a result of hollow bones, gifted it with the agility to traverse the dense rainforests, a significant advantage in a period where competition for resources was fierce. Among the towering flora, one tree stood prominent, the Thoarsus cycad. This ancient plant provided food and shelter for the Coelophysis, playing a pivotal role in its survival. The cycads, with their hardy leaves, were well suited to the humid environment, and their seeds became a crucial part of the Coelophysis diet. Adapting to its surroundings, Coelophysis evolved as a versatile omnivore. Its long, slender legs allowed for swift movements, easily evading predators while foraging among the cycads and other plant life that defined its habitat. The discovery of Coelophysis fossils has provided scientists with invaluable insights into the life of the late Triassic. Fossils uncovered in New Mexico indicate possible social behavior, as groups of Coelophysis were often found together, suggesting they may have hunted or foraged in packs. This cooperative behavior could have been key to their survival, allowing them to take down larger prey than they could alone. Their agile bodies and sharp senses made them formidable hunter-gatherers in a world teeming with challenge and danger. Saber-toothed cat. The saber-toothed cat, with its formidable stature, could weigh up to 700 pounds and measure 4 feet tall at the shoulder. What truly set it apart were its impressive saber-like canines, measuring up to 8 inches long, capable of inflicting devastating wounds. This frigid biome provided a challenging environment. In the pale blue light of an Arctic dawn, the saber-toothed cat's success relied heavily on its ability to navigate the tundra's unique ecological niches, especially the Arctic bush, which served as both cover and a hunting ground. The saber-toothed cat was not just a brute force but a cunning hunter, relying on ambush tactics and the element of surprise. Its keen senses would detect the slightest movement in the snow, a telltale sign of meal opportunities. During the early Pleistocene to early Holocene, climate fluctuations shaped the terrain and dictated the survival of species. The tundra welcomed many transient species, but the saber-toothed cat reigned as a top-tier predator. As the climate began to shift toward the warmer early Holocene, the tundra confronted a stark transformation. Vegetation flourished, creating new ecosystems, but this transition also spelled doom for those who relied on their icy surroundings. While saber-toothed cat was a formidable hunter, it was not invulnerable to extinction. The arrival of new predators, changing prey dynamics, and habitat loss compounded the struggles of survival, leading to the eventual disappearance of this magnificent creature. Woolly mammoth. With its iconic long curved tusks, a thick layer of shaggy fur, and a hump of fat on its back, the woolly mammoth was perfectly adapted to survive the harsh Arctic environment. The Middle Pleistocene period marked a series of glacial and interglacial cycles that shaped the habitat of these magnificent animals. As the climate fluctuated, they thrived across the vast tundras of Eurasia, from the British Isles to the Siberian plains. Amid the frozen plains, the woolly mammoth's preferred food sources were abundant. The Arctic birch tree, among others, provided tender leaves and bark, fueling the mighty mammoth's massive frame. These magnificent beasts lived in herds, relying on the social structure to nurture young calves and protect against predators. But they were not alone on the tundra. This frigid expanse was bustling with life. Sharing their habitat with creatures like the woolly rhinoceros and megatherium, woolly mammoths played a critical role in their ecosystem, maintaining the balance of flora and fauna. The bones and remains of woolly mammoths tell us a great deal about their life. Their size, their diet, even their social behavior can be inferred from the fossil record, revealing a species well adapted to the rigors of the Ice Age. Remarkably preserved in ice, some woolly mammoth remains are strikingly well preserved, revealing everything from their last meals to potential causes of death. But as the Ice Age waned, so too did the mammoth populations. With climate change altering the tundra landscape and human hunting pressures increasing, woolly mammoths faced their ultimate challenge. Humanity's arrival brought new competition for resources. As the tundra transformed, the habitat of the woolly mammoth diminished. Their once expansive herds dwindled, and eventually, they became extinct. Today, the story of the woolly mammoth endures not just as a tale of survival but as a beacon of scientific inquiry. With advances in genetics and cloning technology, some scientists are exploring the possibility of bringing these giants back to life. Giant tortoise. This ancient reptile, thriving from the Miocene to the Holocene, over 20 million to 0.002 million years ago, found sustenance in the sparse tundra vegetation. The preferred Arctic grass provided essential nutrients in a world of stark contrasts. As a keystone species, the giant tortoise played an integral role within this ecosystem. Standing proud at over 3 meters in length, its massive shell provided a sanctuary and a striking silhouette against the backdrop of ice and tundra. An ancestor of today's tortoises, the giant tortoise's unique adaptations allowed it to survive the harsh conditions. Its formidable beak and strong limbs were equipped to exploit the resilient Arctic grasses, while its sturdy shell shielded it from predators that roamed the icy terrain. From the vibrant shores of what is now Australia, the giant tortoise became a sentinel of the Ice Age. As the climate fluctuated, it adapted to the changing environments, a testament to nature's resilience in the face of adversity. Imagine a time when these giants wandered the earth, sharing their space with emerging hominids. Evidence suggests that as humans began to settle, they encountered these magnificent creatures, leading to a complex relationship defined by both reverence and survival. But as with many giants of the past, the hand of fate proved harsh. As the climate continued to warm, habitats shifted, and resources diminished. The once thriving populations of the giant tortoise dwindled, a silent farewell to a magnificent lineage. Today, the legacy of the giant tortoise lives on through fossil records. Each discovery gives us insight into the life and time of this extraordinary giant, reminding us of the intricate dance of survival that defined the Ice Age. Woolly rhinoceros. Adapted to survive in one of Earth's most inhospitable biomes, the woolly rhinoceros thrived in the unforgiving conditions of the Pliocene to Pleistocene epochs, spanning from 5.3 million to as recently as 11,700 years ago. Arctic grass, their preferred food source, was abundant during their reign. These magnificent herbivores used their long, curved horns to scrape away snow, exposing the nutritious grasses beneath. The woolly rhinoceros is a fascinating example of evolution's response to environmental challenges. Its thick fur, sturdy build, and subcutaneous fat made it one of the best prepared animals for the frigid temperatures of the tundra. The woolly rhinoceros played a vital role in its ecosystem, influencing plant growth and serving as prey for large predators of the time, such as the saber-toothed cat and the cave lion. Humans, too, admired these majestic creatures. The presence of woolly rhinoceros depictions in prehistoric cave art suggests a significant cultural and ecological relationship between early humans and these remarkable animals. Yet, as the climate warmed and habitats shifted, the woolly rhinoceros faced a significant threat: habitat loss, hunting pressure from humans, and competition with other herbivores. By approximately 11,700 years ago, woolly rhinoceroses had vanished from the earth. Their extinction is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in a rapidly changing world. As we reflect on the legacy of the woolly rhinoceros, we are reminded of the importance of conservation and understanding our role in preserving the ecosystems of today. Dinosaur. With formidable size, stretching nearly 5 times the length of modern crocodiles, the Dinosaur roamed these primordial waters, eclipsing its present-day relatives. A true titan of its time, the Dinosaur favored the lush habitats of bald cypress trees. Here, amidst this rich tapestry of flora, it lurked, waiting for unsuspecting prey. With crushing jaws capable of exerting tons of pressure, it was an apex predator. Its diet included anything from fish to smaller dinosaurs, establishing dominance in its aquatic realm. These remarkable features, along with fossilized remains, give us a glimpse into the life of this ferocious reptile. Despite the passage of time, Dinosuchus remained largely unchanged over millions of years, a testament to its successful adaptation to its environment. The Dinosuchus is fascinating not only because of its size but also because it represents a lineage that dates back over 200 million years. It was an evolutionary marvel, equipped perfectly for survival. During the late Cretaceous, North America was a landscape rich in diverse ecosystems. The Dinosuchus thrived in this warm, aquatic paradise, a formidable ruler of its domain. While solitary hunters, Dinosuchus may have also roamed in small groups, showcasing complex social behaviors in the hunt for survival. Together, they cemented their place at the top of the food chain. Plesiosaurus. With a body designed for both grace and speed, the Plesiosaurus possessed a unique silhouette. Its long neck and small head contrasted sharply with its robust, barrel-shaped body, a profile that has captivated paleontologists for centuries. Fossils of the Plesiosaurus have been unearthed predominantly in Europe, revealing much about its lifestyle and habitat. This marine reptile thrived in warm, shallow seas filled with rich vegetation. One of its preferred forms of sustenance was the horsetail, a common aquatic plant of the Jurassic period. The lush, green beds of horsetail provided a vital food source, allowing these creatures to flourish in their locale. To navigate through the water, the Plesiosaurus employed an ingenious technique. Its flippers, resembling those of birds, moved up and down with an elegance that belied its size. This up and down motion allowed the creature to glide gracefully, making it an adept hunter of fish and other sea life. With its long neck, the Plesiosaurus could stretch out to snatch prey with surprising agility. This adaptation, combined with its stealth in the water, made it a formidable predator in the ancient seas. Paleontologists have dedicated years to studying the remains of Plesiosaurus, piecing together its biology and ecology. Each fossil tells a story, revealing not just a creature of the past, but a link to our planet's prehistoric heritage. The early Jurassic period, spanning from approximately 199.6 to 175.6 million years ago, was a time of upheaval and evolution in the Earth's history. The seas teemed with life, and among them, the Plesiosaurus carved its niche, embodying the balance of predator and prey. Today, the legacy of Plesiosaurus continues to inspire awe and curiosity. Its beauty, adaptability, and the mysteries that surround its existence remind us of the intricate tapestry of life that has thrived on this planet, even long before humans ventured to explore.